No. I remember reading about it. I was looking at it, I didn't know it was actually real. We can use Sam's blade. Averaging out about 70,000 is nuts, dude. Okay, so based on the progression guide I'm looking at, it looks like, oh, apparently there's an ice laboratory. That's what it's called. I was thinking like labyrinth and library, but that wasn't right. Okay. Here, I'm gonna head down to the ice zone and see what we find down there. Because if I can decode one more thing, then I think we'll have access to like every weapon. A freezing tundra where only creatures that have adapted to the sub-zero temperatures thrive. Few sapient beings have ever permanently resided here, save for miners and the Archmage. Oh, the old frost dude. Okay. With this fact in mind, wait, the Archmage? Does that mean that he's like a lot older than I'm assuming? Because if that's the case, that's actually pretty cool. You're okay, son. Okay, where was I? With this fact in mind, Yarm has requested I observe this place for oddities due to the armies largely having glossed over this location. Additionally, I have been requested by the Archmage to perform studies on his frigid metals. Metals? Wait, the cryonic bars or whatever? The cryonic ore? There's little else to do in this frozen wasteland, and so his request has been accepted. Yeah, cryonic ore, as the Archmage simply calls it, is a material seemingly akin to ice over glass. One would assume it is fragile material at a glance, yet upon testing it is clear that it's not the case. Plating made out of it has been found to be more durable and resilient than mithril alloy via flexural and tensile testing. Testing. Followed by destruction attempts. Yet it is but a fraction of the weight. Perhaps mass amounts of material could be used to forge armor for units whose disdain for the unusual burden of metal plating. I will likely inquire further about the creation methods of cryonic ore to achieve this. Does that mean that the mage created the cryonic ore, or did he discover it and he's kind of like cultivated it essentially? Oh yeah, right there. As described earlier, the cryonic ore was developed by the Archmage, Permafrost. Despite his position as the Mage of Mages, he has little will to engage in combat. He instead acts as an advisor to Yarm, assisting in much of the management of cities and towns taken or sided with the God Killer. Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that? In addition, he seems to have bonded with the girl who arrived seeking Yarm some months ago. Acting as a fatherly figure to her, I myself have taken an interest in her immense natural power. Wait, what girl is he talking about? I do think at some point I should do like a deep dive into the lore, because this is all very fascinating, honestly. Okay, so I made the Onyx Decryptor module thing, and it led me here. There was something in the water here, and it looks like it's called the Onyx Excavator Key. The EPA and PETA would like to have a word with you after. So, it took me a good while, but I managed to get a Rod of Discord, and I thought I could turn into a Rod of Harmony after beating Moonlord, but apparently in this one, you actually have to beat, like, the very final boss of the Calamity mob before you can turn it into a Rod of Harmony. So that kind of sucks, but whatever. So the only thing we really have left to do, I made myself some Godslayer armor. The Silva armor and stuff like that. So we have really, really good armor for our summoner class and for our melee builds, but that's it. I haven't really touched the other ones because these are the only two I really use right now. So we're just gonna go ahead and buff up. And it said like Yaron will enrage outside of the firewall. I don't know what the firewall means, but I figured we could give it a shot and see what happens. Does that say 2.5 million? Oh, is this the firewall? Oh my god. Okay, so the first one had 1.7. Now this has 2.5 million HP. How am I supposed to deal with that? I might need to take a look at some of my stuff, like some of my other weapons and stuff, to see what we can do, but this is going to be probably another several days worth of attempts just for, I don't even want to think, because we still have Yaron, the witch, and then I think the very last thing in the lineup is like the boss rush mode, and I don't want to do any of it. It's going to be so hard. All right, I'm going to take a look at some stuff and I'll see what I can do. I think that might be a good way to do it, though. Well, let me build out this platform a bit more so it's even, actually. This might actually be a somewhat decent strategy, looks like. Oh, come on, we're so close. God damn it. We were so close. We headed down to like, what, like 10,000? Oh, literally with the amount of damage we were doing, if we had just been able to make it for like maybe another couple seconds, we would have had it. Damn it, dude. Okay, let me see what I can do. Just go back and forth. You know, in the original series when we were playing this, that was like my original plan to deal with Terraria. I was going to set up these two little like pressure plate activated teleporters that would essentially, like anytime Terraria would get close, I would just run back and forth between them. Yes. Yeah. Okay, son. It's okay. It's okay, son. It's okay. I just beat a son of a bitch. Yeah. We celebrate. We celebrate. We just beat a son of a bitch with 2.5 million HP. And he's not even the last guy. Fuck me, dude. My brain hurts. I've been at this for just tonight. I started recording it at like 12:30 or so at night, because you know, I'm watching him throughout the night, and I just it's already 4-ish. Oh my god! But we finally beat him. All right, we got the little thing as well, so now we can read up on Yaron, because if I remember right, Yaron is one of the gods, yeah, that worked with whoever the main god was. I've been playing this game for so long now that some of the lore has kind of escaped me, because I've been at this for months trying to get through this. Let me see. Destiny's for the win. Okay. The return of the Age of Dragons, dash, just like that. It is but ashes in the wind. Yaron was the last of the Auric dragons. As a phoenix, his domain of power includes rebirth. The gods thought him cold with the rest of his kind, but he returned as an egg, hidden in the eyrie. Oh, I was destined to consume his Auric soul when he hatched and rule over forever as God King. Destiny is for the weak. I rejected their whims and upended their scheme. I was sentenced to execution for treason. Their meek, ingratiated swine cast both Yaron's egg and I into the magma of hell. The intense high heat hideously scarred me, but birthed Yarrow anew. He rose wreathed in fire and saved my life. From that day, our souls were one. He shared with me the tale of Zarathos and the genocide of his kind. I promised him I would have justice till the war began, Yaron rallying all as a beacon of hope. Now the hope is long withered. I am but a husk of the hero I once was, and this is the ultimate proof. Yaron may yet return, as he does, but he has bade me farewell. Wait a minute. So Yaron wasn't like one of the evil guys that was going around just like killing gods. I thought like someone consumed Yaron's like the soul essentially, and that's how Yaron became a dragon. Interesting. Like this is taking me like 40 something tries. Not nearly as bad as the Devourer of Worlds, but what? I thought I had all the strong stuff. What? Okay, so we got it on here. And contact. Let's get up here. I don't like this. I have waited long for this moment. Your nature fascinates me, for I do not understand it. You will face my creations which have surpassed gods, and you will show me your disposition through battle. Now choose. What? Thanatos, a serpentine terror with impervious armor and innumerable laser turrets. Ares, a heavyweight diabolical monstrosity with 4 exo super weapons. Or Artemis and Apollo, a pair of extremely persistent automatons with unstable energy reserves. I get to choose. So, I can choose which boss to fight? That's sick. Let's try Ares. Oh. Okay, so it just stays here then. Interesting. So how do I get away from that then? Okay, let's see about this. Wait, please don't have to sit through that thing every time. That would be annoying. Oh, you're actually wait a minute, you're a robot? Let's go Artemis and Apollo. Oh, your upgraded eyes. Okay, so they're just gonna stay in the same spots. Interesting. Okay. Approach perfection. Oh, wait, he splits up? Oh, we have to fight 2 of them at the same time? Okay, that's bullshit. It is beyond ridiculous that you have to fight all 3 of them at the same goddamn time. Oh. Yes! 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 Hi. Nearly as disconnected to this thoughts after this day or display. And I wish to reach a tyrant, and I cannot assist you in that. This is not a matter of spite, for I wish nothing more than to observe such a conflict. But you have managed before; you will find a way eventually. I must acknowledge your triumph, but I'll return now to my machinery. So wait. So hold on. So basically, what you're telling me is that he. Oh, I need to go pick up the treasure bag. He basically was saying that like, good job on beating my mechs, but I'm not gonna help you out anyway. What the fuck? 64 attempts in 5 minutes, 15 hits. I don't know how the hell I survived. But you're telling me, there's a button. You're telling me that I fought this man. That's Draydon, the guy who, if I remember right, Draydon was the guy that was like, hey, let's go take down the gods. all of that, we take down the god. We take down the guy that took down the gods, and or he was the one who stood by Yaron and tried to stop them from taking the dragon's auric souls. I can't remember off the top of my head, honestly, but basically he's saying that, like, hey, congratulations on defeating my things, my machines, but I'm not gonna help you reach the final boss, so good luck. What the hell? Well, I guess we can see what we got from it. Like, that feels so pointless. It's kind of like in certain like games and movies where it's like there's this huge conflict, there's danger everywhere, and then all of a sudden they're just like at the very end, the person's just like, oh my god, it was all just a horrible dream. None of that actually happened. It feels like I'm being like within a way. Like, it feels so unsatisfactory. Like, oh, good, okay, awesome. There was no real danger or anything like that. But at the same time, it's like, you know, because there's no danger, it feels like everything that happened, well, yes, it can be a good plot twist. It just kind of feels like all the emotions I went through were kind of for nothing, if that makes sense. Like, it just, I don't know. I feel like I got f***ed over, if that makes sense. You know? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, you know? Unless I'm completely reading it wrong and that's not what happened at all. I don't know, but let's see what we got. God, there's so much stuff. Hold on. Okay, we got the Artemis trophy and the Apollo trophy. We can put that right there. Okay. What a terrifying marvel of engineering. Draydon's specialty always lay in the machines of war, but these are immaculate. His bold claim that no god can match his work is, however, incorrect. He's not privy to the traitor Almighty. Ooh, who's that? Regardless, from steel and wit alone, he has forged engines of destruction that rival Calamity's. It brings me little comfort to remark that even she, at least, has a heart to speak of. Draydon is an amoral monster beyond compare. He is entirely devoid of humanity and compassion. Which technology this incomprehensibly advanced, he stands, or with technology, he stands at the precipice of apathesis. Apathesis. Ooh, that's a word I am not too familiar with. Let's look it up. Apathesis, also called divinization or deification, is the glorification of a subject to divine levels and commonly the treatment of a human being and any other living thing or an abstract idea in the likeness of a deity. Oh. So where is it? He stands at the precipice of apatheosis. So basically, like, he's at the edge of being like regarded as like a god, essentially, without actually being a god. He can fabricate such dreadful synthetic nightmares at will. His resources must be nigh unlimited. Were he to lose his temper, if he even has one, all of life's hopes would be smothered in an instant, silenced by a torrent of silicon. Though perhaps you may leverage his unimaginable craft to your advantage and seek insight from him. Interesting. So I'm trying to figure out who's the bad guys and who's the good guys, because in my opinion, the people that came through and killed all the dragons, they're the bad guys because they killed the dragons, took their souls, became gods with them, and then started kind of ruling over the world as douchey gods. But if that's not the case and the gods and the dragons were really the bad guys, I don't know what to believe anymore, man. What the? So I have a little bit before I need to wake him up and feed him. So I figure, why not give this a try and see what we're in for? We have almost 1,000 HP. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared. Oh. So it starts you with a bullet hell? But what I've learned is that when the worm thing comes out, she spawns a bunch of these little ads as well next to it. that, yeah, these things, that if I can kill them, I think that's what gets rid of the worm. Yeah, and then I can focus on her. Okay, yeah, so far this doesn't seem that bad. I might be able to finish this tonight, honestly. So there's about 20 minutes until I need to get him to my wife so she can feed him, but I think we might be able to beat her before then. We seem to be doing pretty all right, honestly. All right, the boy is with his mother. They are hanging out, spending some quality time together and stuff like that. So I am free to fight the Calamity's. All right, let's get it done. Ugh. Okay, what is this? Another bullet hell? Okay, we can handle this. Perhaps. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh god, oh god, okay. Focus, focus, focus. Heal. Why am I using that? Oh, why? Oh, come on, come on, come on. We're doing so good. We're doing so good. Come on. Yes. What? No. What is this? What? What's going on? I'm scared. What's happening? I don't like this. Oh, there's a thing. Just stop. I have no future. If I lose here, once you best me, path forward, path, no future. I have no more energy left to resent him or you. It will all be in your hands now. Who? Oh. Yo, you joined me as a villager? Oh, shit. Jesus Christ, 960,000 health. Oh my god, many seasons have gone by since I first met with the tyrant, and only now did I break free. I wish I'd been stronger. Oh my god, I did it! That took like, that only took like, I'm only like 8 minutes into my recording this like thing. Whatever, the video, oh my god! What does this mean? Enchant? Okay, let's see. What does enchant do? I don't know. Oh my god, dude, that was dude, she was so much easier than the Exomex, man. That's ridiculous. She's the final boss, man. Oh my god. Angry Calamity. Okay, equipable lights your cursor ablaze with the witch's flame, engulfing in a blazing aura, touching enemies. The blaze takes it meant. Vulnerability hex. Vanity. What? Oh my god, hold up. Okay, hold on. We need to find, if this does what I think it does. Oh my god, yeah, it's literally, my cursor is now a weapon. That is sick. None have borne the brunt of misfortune quite like the brimstone witch Calamitous. When I first saw her, she was still a girl, prostrated in my court, garbed in charred rags as she trembled. I could not grasp the unfathomable raw power of the fell magics that coursed through her. She could scant control it herself. Permafrost recognized this immediately. With a pained face, he counseled me to look after her. The witch entered his tutelage, and soon after my service. She was ablaze with desire to douse the gods in her wicked wrath. Indeed, the faithful already quaked in her presence. Her name was a moniker of theirs, one uttered quietly in fear. In my campaigns, I counted on her sheer capacity for annihilation as my ace in the hole. No man, army, city, or god could stand against her unbridled fury. Eventually, the girl's horrific sin was too much to bear. She left my side along with her mentor. The weight of her deeds haunt her to this day. She despises me. I cannot blame her. Please, if you would, show her the respect where I did not. You stand now at the brink of infinity. The power you have amassed is extraordinary. Valor and deceit, truth and falsehood, loyalty and betrayal. You are beyond these notions. You have rent all asunder as they cross your path, and the very land now bends to your will. Do you not see how the grass parts where you step, how the stars illuminate where you gaze? Terraria itself kneels to you, whether it be out of fear or respect. This is the strength the dragons held, the primordial power they commanded. Little stands between us now. If you did not seek battle with me, I doubt you would have come so far. When you are prepared, seek the grave of light at the summit of the Dragon Eyrie. I await your challenge. Wait, what? Is there, wait, oh, hold on. Let me, okay, I'm gonna fly around and see, I'm gonna fly around and see if there's like a new structure or something. He said go to the Dragon Eyrie, but I don't, that's not something I'm familiar with in terms of like a structure that's around here. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I flew all around. I didn't find any sort of like Dragon Eyrie thing, so I don't know. I don't know, man. Hey, what's going on, guys? Laz here as always, and thank you so much for joining me on this 7-month-long Terraria journey. And like, look, right over here, 7 months we've been playing Terraria together, and it's just been absolutely incredible. I have loved this journey. Everyone in the community has been so helpful and informative and just like understanding about struggles and stuff like that. So I just want to say thank you all so much for joining me through all this, and I've had such a fun time. So I'm not gonna go on gabbing too long because we've been at this video for a while. So this has been Laz. I love you all. Stay safe, and until the next series, bye.